What's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here, and today we got some news about the Xbox Scorpio from Phil Spencer himself. He had an interview with Oz Gamers, and he went on to say that the Xbox Scorpio is not competing with high-end PC rigs in terms of raw power, and as such will have a console price point. So this is what he had to say. When you talk to me about Scorpio, the term I use about the architecture isn't the 6 teraflops, which is previously what we've announced. It's balance. Really what it is you want a platform that is balanced between memory bandwidth, GPU power. You know, your ability to move memory and an amount of memory around in many ways is more inhibiting to the performance of your game rather than absolute teraflops on any one of the individual pieces. And when we designed Scorpio, we really thought about its balanced rig that could come together at a price point. Like, I want Scorpio to be a console price point. I'm not trying to put it up against a high-end rig. And because we're building one spec, we're able to look at the balance between all the components and make sure that it is something we really hit that matters with the consumers and gamers. So effectively he's saying there is no way possible that they could make the Scorpio compete with high-end PCs and keep it at a console price point, which is obvious. There's no way they could possibly do that without taking like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of a hit on each console, and they're not going to do that. So they've already announced the Scorpio is going to be 6 teraflops. Everybody knows that. Everyone's throwing that word around. That puts it roughly in the range of something like an RX 480. So you can expect that kind of performance, which is actually quite good. I have a RX 470, and it's a fantastic card. So if the Scorpio is somewhere in that ballpark, you can expect quality gaming. 1080p 60 is not a problem. You can also get 4K out of that card as well. Generally it's at 30 frames per second, which of course is probably what they would end up doing with the Scorpio, somewhat like what Sony's doing with the PS4 Pro, which is also referenced in this article, saying the PlayStation 4 Pro has already been announced as 4.2 teraflops with 320 gigabits per second memory bandwidth and a unspecified 8-core CPU. That's another thing, we have no idea with the Scorpio what kind of CPU they're going to use. Are they going to use the similar CPU to what the Xbox One has now, or are they going to have an upgraded one, or something new altogether from AMD's new lineup of CPUs? We'll have to see. It's more than a year away at this point, possibly. So it's going to be interesting, but yeah, you can expect it to be around a console price point. So I would assume 5, maybe 600 at the top end. I saw some rumors talking about 800. That's not going to happen, guys. That's ridiculous. PS4 Pro is 400 right now, so a year from now it might even be cheaper. So you can expect anywhere, like, it's even possible Microsoft could put it out for 400, but I would assume it's going to be maybe at the 500 price point. For that amount of power on your console, that's pretty good. We put it in kind of the realm of a mid-range PC, which would be a similar price point anyways, I believe, so that would be pretty good. So yeah, Scorpio, Phil Spencer's talking about console price point, and it's not competing with high-end rigs, so people that are running around and thinking that the Scorpio is going to compete with a high-end PC, you can kind of like just, I guess, stop doing that, because that's just not going to happen, because Phil Spencer himself said it, so I don't know what else kind of proof you would need. But yeah, still an exciting time. Scorpio should be a very good console, and we'll see what it does. I'm not a huge fan of them pushing 4K right now. I think it's completely unnecessary. I think the focus should be 1080p with max settings at 60 frames per second. I think that's a better sweet spot than 4K with 30 frames. Like, ugh, garbage. But we will see. We will see. It's a year away, so it's hard to get super excited for it. You know why? Because it's a year away. Who cares? But there you go. Some more news about the Scorpio. And yeah, let me know what you think about this. Are you waiting for the Scorpio, or are you happy with your normal Xbox? or are you just gonna get a PC instead? But yeah, let me know, comments below, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.